What is going on, Outlaws? It's Kurt Stevens here with Outlaw Bits Gaming, and today we're going to be doing a full Game Boy modification of my Atomic Purple Game Boy Color here. We're doing it for the Miss Lovely Laura for Christmas, and it's going to be a surprise gift. I know she's absolutely going to love it. But we are going to do a full LCD backlit screen. We are going to replace the standard AA batteries here with a rechargeable 2000 milliamp battery, as well as adding a awesome micro USB port on the side so that we can recharge the battery. It's going to be pretty sick, guys. But if you like what you see here today, be sure to click the links below to like and subscribe, and don't forget to ring that notification bell to stay up to date with all of Outlaw Bits videos as soon as they're posted. Well, without any further ado, guys, let's rip this sucker open and get her going. Alrighty, guys, we chose this Atomic Purple Game Boy to do this mod project with. I picked this thing up in one of my various trades this year, and I was super excited to use it, guys. I was actually really upset that I couldn't save this 1-800-Nintendo number here on the bottom, but that's okay. We'll move past that. The most important tools we need for this project are in this tool case right here, and I will have a link in the description for that. We're going to start off by taking the tri-bit here and taking these 4 screws on the outer shell. We're going to remove those there, as you can see here. And there's also going to be 2 more inside the dust cover, inside the battery cover here. So we're going to take that off. We're going to go ahead and use the same tri-tip screwdriver. We're going to take those 2 boys out. Make 6 screws in total. After you got those puppies out of there, it is time to take this shell apart, guys. Be super careful when doing so. Make sure not to damage anything. A little bit of prying and pulling and you'll get her apart. And there it is, guys. That is the motherboard of a Game Boy Color. Pretty interesting stuff, huh? Next, you're going to take a Phillips head screwdriver, and you're going to take these 3 screws apart here. These are what hold the motherboard to the back of the shell, where the screen's located. Be very careful when you pull that apart. There is going to be a ribbon here on the top that holds the screen in. And what you're going to do there is you're going to pull these little pins with either a small screwdriver or your fingernail like so. You're going to be able to remove that ribbon, guys. It's pretty easy. Just be careful with it. She's brittle. And there you have it. That is the motherboard separated from the shell there. And as you can see, the screen and the cover are still attached. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to remove some of the plastic here inside the battery cover, so that we can fit the new rechargeable battery that we're going to add for the mod. And here we are, guys. This is a 2000 milliamp hour battery. It should last a while. It is completely rechargeable. And in order to take that plastic out, we're going to use our handy dandy X-Acto knife kit here. Very cool. So you're going to score along this edge on all 4 corners of the plastic on the inside here, and that should weaken the integrity enough for you to get that sucker out of there, guys. Here we have the board that we're going to use to make this a rechargeable battery pack Game Boy, and here we have the connections that we're going to use for solder points. We have the micro USB port there on the side, and we are just going to hot glue that to a good position that you see fit on the board. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get this screen out, and a good tip here is just to kind of twist the Game Boy left and right. You can push and pry on the screen to try to pop it out, and then once you get one of those corners lifted, it's pretty easy from there, guys. We finally got her here, and as you can see, it comes out of there pretty easily. Next thing you want to do is remove this plastic cover. Now it is held in by some pretty strong adhesive. It's honestly some really impressive stuff, and it is super hard to get off. But yeah, super cool. And now we've got that removed. The next thing we're going to do is remove a piece of the plastic here on the inside that will allow the new LCD screen mod to fit inside a little bit better. So we are going to take the handy dandy pliers here, and we're going to cut strategically on both sides of that plastic, like so. Then we're going to take our X-Acto knife and we're going to score along that edge to weaken the plastic there. And you should be able to take your pliers and bend it off after that. There you go, guys. You'll get it nice and smooth and remove that plastic there, and you'll be good to go. Next thing is to remove some of that residue, that glue from the plastic screen cover. You're going to get some isopropyl alcohol, and then you're just going to scrub away here on the front. After that, it is time to take this McWill LCD screen mod that I got, and you're going to test fit it inside the plastic, guys. So go ahead and grab your casing there and stick it on in there. Make sure it all fits good. You might have to remove some more plastic, but that's okay. And it's looking like it's fitting tight, guys. Pretty nice. Very good. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take the motherboard there, and we're going to remove the positive and negative terminals off of the board with these two solder points. We're going to get our soldering iron hot, and we're going to desolder those from the board, as you can see here. Next thing we're going to do is solder those wires to the board where they go. So we're going to take the positive to the positive on the board there. We're going to take the negative to the negative on the board. Very simple stuff, guys. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to connect the battery to the two inner points on the control board. Now it's a really easy process. You already have the two wires on the outside points there, so you're just going to take the positive and the negative on those inside points. And there it is, guys. When it's all done up, we got it looking pretty clean there and uniform. We've hot glued some of the wires to the board there to make them look a little more clean and stay in place better. And next we are going to plug her up. We're going to see if it works, guys. The moment of truth here. We got our micro USB. We've plugged her in, and there we have it. That red light means that she is charging and ready to go, folks. Super stoked. After that, it was time to get the shell all painted and primed and ready, and we went with this awesome lavender color. As you can see here, after 3 coats of paint and 3 coats of clear coat, we were ready to slap her back together, guys. I really like how that color turned out. This is an Espeon themed Game Boy, so that color was spot on. It had to be perfect. Next, we're going to take these awesome red buttons that I got from retromodding.com, and we're going to slap those in her, guys. We've got the SNES lavender there for the start button, and it came with that awesome sticker. Here's those red buttons. They just look so crisp, and we're about to slap them on in there. So you're just going to put them in like so, and then afterwards you're going to put the rubber covers back on them. And yeah, guys, pretty awesome stuff. Here we are, putting the finishing touches on the buttons, and now it's time to put that screen on, guys.
So since this is the final run, we're going to remove the plastic on the front of the screen there. We're going to stick her on down in place. Make sure that everything's sitting fine and straight. And we got her pressed in there pretty good. Oh yeah, she's fitting great, guys. Now you want to make sure that that ribbon is out of the way when you put the motherboard back on. So we're going to go ahead and grab the battery and the motherboard here. We're going to sit that in place. And after that, guys, it is time to reattach that ribbon on the top. This is the easiest plug and play screen mod that I can find by McWill, and it is absolutely fantastic. So we're going to reattach those clips there on the screen, and we're good to go, guys. We're going to put the metal plating back on the inside of the back cover of the Game Boy, and we're going to slap her back together. After that, it's time to feed the battery back into the battery hole there. Make sure not to pinch any wires, and to test that the back cover still fits. And the battery cover fits, guys. Awesome stuff. Next, we're going to take this awesome glass Game Boy Color Light screen protector that I got. We're going to take the 3mm tape off the back, and we're going to set it in place there. Make sure that you have it where you want it, guys, because this stuff is super sticky. And I'm going to have the link in the description below from Jelly Belly Customs, where I got this screen. After that, we're going to put the finishing touches on her. We're going to put this awesome Game Boy Color Light sticker, also custom from Jelly Belly. And yeah, that'll do it. Alrighty, guys. This is the finished product here of the Game Boy Color Light, the Espeon theme that I made for the Miss Lovely Laura here. And we have the full lit McWill LCD screen. We've got the charging port there on the side, and it just looks stunning, guys. The color on this looks amazing. Love how it turned out. Couldn't be happier. Now, if you like what you saw here today, guys, be sure to click the links below to like and subscribe. And don't forget to ring that notification bell to stay up to date with all of Outlaw Bits videos as soon as they're posted. If you want to see me mod some more awesome retro video games like this, be sure to like, subscribe, guys, and thanks for watching. This is Kurt Stevens with Outlaw Bits Gaming, signing off.